Welcome to My Long Island TV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. My Long Island TV starts now.
Hi, my name's Rebecca Hirschwerk, and I am the manager of school programs here for the Nassau County Museum of Art. And we are in the museum's contemporary gallery, where I am surrounded by the beautiful work of local artist Frank Alt. Frank Alt is an abstract painter with formal training in ceramics. He lives here in Oyster Bay. He has studios in Oyster Bay as well as in Manhattan, and he has been a professor at LIU Post for over 20 years in the art department. And his works are beautiful ceramic panels that are really snapshots of moments in his everyday life. And his process is a very elaborate process that involves both ceramics and painting. And he really fuses those two mediums together. So in one of the panels we have here by Frank Alt, we can see his process. Each panel takes almost 2 weeks to complete. The ceramic panel itself is fired in a kiln with multiple glazes. So each time it goes into the kiln, it takes about 2 days. Once the panel is finished, he covers the entire panel with linen, and then he very meticulously cuts away the linen and reveals the ceramic panel beneath it. And on top of the linen, after that reveal, he uses paint. He uses a type of paint called encaustic, which is hot beeswax paint. So it has a very textural quality to it. And as he does this, he really thinks a little bit about the surprise that happens when the panel goes into the kiln, which connects somewhat to the surrealist paintings we also have on view in our current exhibition of modern art, in that once the panel goes into the kiln, you never know what happens. The kiln reacts with the glaze in certain ways that are unexpected, but Frank Alt embraces that surprise and uses that to continue his painting on top of the work after it is layered with the linen. So in this ceramic panel here, we can see another process that Frank Alt uses, which is to place the entire panel on a potter's wheel. So that's how we get this spinning circular effect. And again, the encaustic or the beeswax paint is used after applied onto the linen. So the ceramic panels present a timeline of Frank Alt's life. There are works that remind him of moments in the water. He's an avid sailor. There are works that remind him of tennis and going to his children's sporting events. He's very interested in sort of the nets, fences, lines that are created by nature and by man. And you'll notice in the galleries that there aren't any labels, there aren't any descriptions of the work, that even though these are snapshots of his own life, he really is asking the viewer to have a conversation with these works. What do we recognize in these spaces? How do we connect to these lines? In addition to being influenced by nature, by the world around him, Frank Alt has also been inspired by Japanese calligraphy, and a number of the panels reflect that inspiration. So for example, this panel here is actually an abstracted piece of his own signature. So if you sort of trace the lines a little bit, you'll get his name, Frank Alt, which is a fun thing to find when you come to the galleries and search for the other ones that have his name in them.